Welcome back. Losing weight is a battle for so many people. It seems diet after diet, nothing seems to work. So today we are talking about your brain's relationship with your stomach, really appetite control. Dr. Kate Rayum is a member of the Ontario Association of Naturopathic Doctors. Dr. Rayum, thank you for being here.
Thanks for having me.
Now, weight loss, something that a lot of people don't think about is how much your brain is playing a role. It's, we get these diet books, we go through the diets, but a lot of it has to do with how you think, right?
That's exactly right. And most people are surprised to learn that actually the number of calories you take in has very little to do with your appetite. You'd think that it would, if you eat a lot of calories, that you'd feel full, but that's not necessarily the case.
Right, so you want something that's going to make you feel like you're not hungry anymore. So what is the key then to try and stay slim without starving yourself, or get slim without starving yourself?
Basically, the key is to eat volumetrically, and that means large volumes of food, but has to be the right food. When you fill your stomach with a filling meal that has lots of fiber in it in particular, that actually sends a message from your stomach to your brain that says, hold on, we're full, because it takes a long time to digest that food. Most people eat foods that are highly processed, and if you're eating like a white flour bun, you may think it's a big meal, but it's not. It's digested quickly because it's low in fiber.
So the fiber really is key.
It really is key. I mean, fat and protein will help a little bit and keep your blood sugar stable, but ultimately it boils down to fiber. Health Canada is recommending that we have 35 grams of fiber per day, but the average Canadian is only having about 3 to 5 grams of fiber per day. Yeah.
Can you overdo it?
You can't really overdo it with fiber because you'll just feel full and there really won't be room for more food.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, so how should we get our fiber?
Basically, well, there's two different kinds of fiber, insoluble and soluble. Most people are familiar with bran. That's an insoluble kind of fiber.
So like bran flakes, raisin bran cereals like that?
That's right. Bran muffins, the flecks that you can see in your food, that's bran. Now, bran isn't really the most important kind of fiber. The most important kind of fiber is soluble fiber. It's invisible. We don't really see it in our food. It makes a gel when it comes into contact with water in our stomach, and that's what helps us feel full. That's what reduces the glycemic index of our foods, lowers cholesterol, and controls our blood sugar levels. Soluble fiber really is what we're looking for health benefits and weight loss.
Okay, so the soluble fiber we would get how exactly? Like go through a day?
Whole unprocessed fruits and vegetables is the most important thing.
So like we're seeing here, like a banana?
That's right, a banana. A banana has about 2 grams of fiber in it. A serving of broccoli has about 1.5 grams of fiber. So whole unprocessed is the key. So whole grains, for example, like whole oatmeal, and whole unprocessed things are what will keep us full. Processed foods, by definition, is something in which we've taken the fiber out, and that will just make us want to eat more and more because it causes fluctuations in blood sugar level.
Okay, now I see here we have a high fiber cereal, and I have a question because a lot of people are used to going to the local grocery store and picking up, as I mentioned, the bran flakes and the raisin bran, and we don't want to knock those brands at all, but is there a lot of sugar added into that? Is it still better than nothing? I guess if you're not really having any fiber right now, and you go to the grocery store and you get one of these cereals off the shelves that has bran in the name, is it still better for you than nothing?
Well, it's probably still better than having a sugary cereal that doesn't have bran in it, but you should still consider those basically sugary cereals because you're absolutely right. They're very high in sugar, and that will counteract the effect of the fiber in your body.
Okay, so what is this here? This is an example. This is something good.
Yes, this is right, because it's a lot lower in sugar than most cereals that you'll find on the market, but it still has a good serving of fiber, which will keep your blood sugar levels stable throughout the day, and that helps prevent cravings.
Okay, and are these some supplements here, or some powders that we would mix in?
Exactly. This is PGX. This is actually a unique blend of soluble fibers that was developed at the University of Toronto, and it's been tested extensively at the Canadian Centre for Functional Medicine in Vancouver, and it's been shown to be very powerful in its ability to help people feel full and lose weight and control blood sugar levels, which is important for people with diabetes and not. So it's available in a capsule form like this format here, which is convenient, as well as in a powder you can sprinkle on your food.
Okay, so you could just take this in the morning with your other vitamins?
Or spread it out throughout the day. Take some with each meal, because the more fiber you have with each meal, the better off you are. And like we said, most people aren't getting enough fiber.
Okay, very good. And you talk about this in this book here, which Dr. Lyon actually is one one of the co-authors of this.
That's right. Dr. Michael Lyon is a medical doctor and the director at the Canadian Centre for Functional Medicine, and he's done a lot of the research around fiber and satiety, which is the science of feeling full, and the relationship between, for example, PGX fiber and foods and how people can lose weight with it.
Okay, and this is available at bookstores everywhere?
That's right.
All right, Dr. Rayum, some great information. Thank you very much. You can never know enough about how this works because we get overloaded with information, right? So thank you for clearing it up. Time for a break. When we come back, we will have a web